Philly, 6 straight wins. They'll have certainly as much crowd support and home field edge in LA as the Rams do, and yet nobody trusts them. Not me, not the betting markets, not Dan, the producer, not you. Nobody seems to trust Philadelphia. Meanwhile, the LA Rams on Bet On It, WagerTalk's #1 show, I did a stock watch, just the tip alert on the Rams when they were 1-4, and said, buy this team. And they did this last year. They have a Super Bowl winner at quarterback. The wide receiver playmakers are about to get healthy. And they're healthy now, and the Rams have gone 4-1 since. So certainly there's a case to be made for the LA Rams in this game. But it's not a case that I'm going to make. Before I talk about it, let me let you know, 7-day all-access pass right now, $69 if you use promo code TC69. First time all year, 5% big ticket in college football on Saturday, 5% big ticket in the NFL for Monday Night Football. You get those both with the 7-day all-access pass, and you'll pay less than you would for the 2 individual plays, and you get every other play that I release in every sport. Again, TC69 at checkout, 7-day all-access. And as always, we appreciate the likes, the follows, and the comments very, very much. So we talk about this 4-1 run for the Rams. Who'd they beat? Well, they beat the Raiders. Okay. They beat the Vikings traveling cross-country on a short week in the first game without their left tackle, which was key. They beat Seattle when they were on a 1-5 slide. I cashed with LA in that game. And by the way, LA was not a right side. They had a 103-yard pick six and won in overtime after Seattle was stopped on downs instead of kicking a field goal in OT. And then last week, they beat the Patriots. So 2 decent wins, 2 wins over bottom feeders. Both decent wins come with asterisks. That's not a who's who of elite teams. And they lost to Miami during that span. Philly won here last year by a comfortable margin, 23-14. Jalen Hurts picked apart the Rams defense. And with Philadelphia's approach, they changed their approach. I mean, they are the #1 running team in the NFL. They rush for 55% of their plays. That's by far the most in the league. That's made Jalen Hurts better. That's made Saquon Barkley better. And they're facing a defense that can't stop anybody. That's the difference in this ballgame for me. I believe in both these offenses. Maybe LA's every bit as good, if not better, than Philly. But on the defensive side of the football, the Eagles' defense is legit. Okay? Since the bye week, Vic Fangio, the team has allowed 11 points per game, 190 yards per game. I know LA's better than most of the teams that they faced during this span. But when you're allowed 6 offensive touchdowns in 6 games and you're facing a clear weaker defense than you, I can only lay in this ballgame. And it's key to note, of all the pieces of advice that you're going to get from this big game breakdown, there's a huge difference between laying -2.5 and -3. Right now, looking at the WagerTalk free live odds screen, this is a split line. +3, widely available. -2.5 for Philly, widely available. If you're laying with the Eagles, find a 2.5. If you're taking with the Rams, find a 3. That's the edge as bettors that we have. And if you don't have enough outs, open up another one and you'll be able to find these numbers. There's your big game breakdown.